Hello and welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table Real Play video of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We are playing through our homebrew adventure known as Pathfinder Adventures, and unfortunately last week's episode got cut off due to a power outage. We were playing, we were recording, and then a transformer blew up about 2 blocks from my house, took out the power, and corrupted the video. So you guys only missed about a half an hour of content. But just to bring everybody up to speed on what happened, the group had come to this nice, and I'm going to pull one of the members of the group outside for a moment, to this nice house that if you watched the episode before, you saw the outside of. Really decrepit looking old house sitting on a cliffside into the Parisian Gulf. Oh, pardon me. They had started exploring, they ran into some weird stuff, and when last we left off, they had just gotten done looking at this stained glass window which had various objects on them that none of them could identify.
And a couple of creatures getting trapped in a magical box.
Yes.
I identified that the box was necromantic in nature, though, and that they were being absorbed into it.
So, without further ado, we will carry on. They know that it is dangerous to go outside because all of the crow swarms outside seem to be undead, and they were kind of herded into this place.
Which makes sense with the necromantic runes. And the last thing that was said before the power went out was, does anybody else see the skull-shaped pattern in this fungus on the floor, or am I being haunted right now?
Not skull.
No,
it was
a
staircase.
Oh, a spiral. I thought it was a staircase of skulls and bones, though.
It had skulls and bones on it, yes.
Yeah.
And weren't there skeletons walking down the staircase in the image or something like that?
No.
No, the staircase was made of the bones and skulls.
Okay. Well, let me roll perception to see if I can see that. Nope.
I'll use my special die Cheryl gave me. 16.
You can vaguely make out a pattern, but it's not real clear. As Cheryl is 16. Same thing. You can vaguely make out some sort of pattern, but it's not real clear to you.
I believe we were talking about coming up with a place to lay low for the night.
Indeed.
Right, because you had used some spells, and I think, had Blacktan used any spells?
I used the wand and some of my alchemical.
Okay, and I guess the Dawn's full up on magics.
I thought I had one heal left.
You do.
I think you only used one heal, though.
Did I?
Yeah, you only used one heal outside. You cast Bless, and then you used only one of your fawns.
Okay, because I knew that we took some major damage. Remember Joe was really low?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I remember now. Yeah, so you're probably low on magic, because we've relied heavily on yours.
Do I have 4 uses a day now?
What's your charisma modifier?
I still just have 3.
Yeah, just 3.
It's based on my charisma?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 1 plus your charisma modifier.
I thought it was like plus level.
No.
Nope.
That would be nice.
It would.
That would make a group nigh unto invulnerable.
Not
you can't
really.
Have that.
All right, so you're thinking about trying to find a place here inside the manor to relax and sleep and hopefully recover, because it has been a pretty long day. You're getting
James.
close to the end. Yes.
I don't like hearing a heartbeat in my ears.
No?
I already have enough things
Anxiety.
going on.
It's okay. I'll just leave the rest of it, though.
Yeah.
It better not be the whips.
No. It's not the whips.
Okay, I was
No.
going to kill you.
We already said that you were going to complain that the heartbeat was ruining your concentration and that he was cheating by doing that.
No, you could put on like an ambient nails on chalkboard sound.
Nothing can be worse than the Graal's house. That ambient noise.
That ambient noise was amazing.
It's a whole lot of farts and flies buzzing.
All right.
But yeah, all we've checked out is this northern part of the building.
Right. You guys have checked the north. You found the dance hall, the creepy room with the sofa, the washroom that had the rat in the tub. And you haven't checked any of the doors to the south yet.
I mean, we could finish this level. I'm not opposed to it. I just knew some people
why
would
not
not
make-
need it healed.
Yeah, why not make sure that nothing's going to sneak up on us from just this level?
All right. So where do you want to go then?
To the south?
Well, you can see 3 doors total from where you're at that lead to the south.
I am the healer, not the leader in this group.
Yeah, I think Don was the one kicking open doors.
Ah, yes, because I am going to defeat this necromancer. Yes, so I will check out this nearest door and go.
All right. You move up to it. I assume Bartok is moving up with him.
That is correct.
And the other two kind of hanging back a little. Whoops. All right. And you swing the door open. Give it a moment for your vision to update.
Dun dun dun! Lots of enemies, and you all are going to die because you only have one heal left!
That's always a possibility. So inside is what appears to be a dusty library from what you can see where you're standing. There is a shock of red right here on this chair.
Sorry, a what of bread?
Kind of a bright red cloth. You can barely see like the edge of it.
Okay, and are there windows in this room letting the light in?
Sorry?
Are there windows in this room letting the light in?
Nope. None of the windows except for the stained glass are letting any light in.
Okay.
I said, well, you're dwarf anyways, though, right?
Right. Yeah, that's true. So
Which
I don't
reminds
need a light
me-
source, so just step in and check it out.
I need to drop an object out here.
I do believe Jasmina's Iron Stone had a light hit on it.
It did.
Oh, yeah.
What was that token you just had and moved and disappeared?
It's the token he's using for a light source so we can about see what our light is.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's not the right color, though. It'd be much later in the day. There we go. All right, so his dark vision, and I figured out what the perfect color for dark vision was that one. So as you step in to get a better look, this is definitely a library of some sort. I need
All
to
right.
get a light spell for her. That'll be the little fire All right, so as you step in, like I said, on this chair right here, now that you've stepped in a little bit, where did the fireplace go? Oh, you're standing right over it. There seems to be a red scarf, beautiful red scarf made of silk. It's just kind of draped haphazardly on the chair.
All right, and there's a lot of books in here.
Indeed. A lot of moldy, rotten books.
Okay. And is there any shifting dust like in the other room where we had the haunt?
Make a perception check.
Okay. That's a 13.
13, nothing that you see.
And I'll take a gaze at the room from the doorway. So I guess that'd be one step in. 24 from there.
Okay. Nothing that really stands out. I mean, you've got, let me switch to your vision so you can see exactly what you see. You've got the one bookshelf that you can see. He's standing right next to a fireplace. I'll move him down below it so that way you can see it. But beyond that, nothing else really stands out in this room. The boarded up windows.
And this door's all the way open, basically against like a little wall.
It's all the way up against the shelf. The
Okay.
bookshelf that's on the far side of it.
So it is being
I'll call
blocked.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
call back to Black Tan. Black Tan, we have found the Necromancer's library.
Puts down his notebook that he was still looking at, the necromantic runes and whatnot that he had just transcribed. Books, you say? And
Indeed.
casts his own light spell as he goes into the room.
All right, so he strolls right in.
And will be very carefully going through the books.
All of the books are pretty molded. There is one book that looks to be mostly in shape, and I'm getting flashed in chat.
Wait, who's flashing you? I don't see anything.
Cheryl sent me a message in chat.
Oh,
I'm adjusting my
Cheryl's
game.
flashing you.
She does often.
Nice.
All right, so there is one book that is still mostly intact. I mean, it's still wet and damp and everything like everything else in this house.
Prestidigitation to tidy the book up.
Okay. It tidies it up, and it is a book on Varisian history.
Well, I will start perusing it, basically going through it, seeing if any of the books are salvageable. That's the only one I can find that's salvageable.
Yep.
Can I go
Okay.
in the room?
Sure.
Can I
Go
see
ahead.
if there's any thing that looks interesting, like just a general
Yeah. As you come in,
11? I don't see anything. Do I see the scarf?
you do see the scarf.
Can I see if there's something interesting about the scarf?
As you reach down to grab the scarf, it suddenly comes to life, and it snakes its way up your arm and wraps itself around your throat. As that's happening, you see a young man, probably mid-20s, tall, handsome, Chilaxian man. And he has a hold of the ends of the scarf, and he is strangling you with it. Make a will save.
Oh, babe. 20.
20? All right. You manage. It felt like somebody else was taking you over for a moment. However, you manage to hold on to your sense of self. However, as it's tightening, you need to make a fortitude save.
Okay. I rolled a nat 20, so 24.
All right.
Nice.
I was worried because I don't have a good fortitude.
In the brief moment that this scarf is just tightening around your neck, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And strangulation is a form of bludgeoning. And almost immediately, it slips off and kind of drifts down to the ground, and the guy is gone. And you guys all saw this happen. And it happened like in the space of like 2 to 3 seconds.
Did they see the guy?
They didn't see the guy. They just saw the scarf strangle you.
Okay.
I found a book. Wait, what's going on over there?
Okay, I'm going to pull out a dart and throw it at this scarf.
Okay, roll to hit.
Hold on, is the scarf still on me?
No, it fell to the ground.
Okay, I don't feel so bad.
Don't worry, Blast
I
Hand.
missed the scarf. I only got an 8 in total.
It's some kinky cloistrian shit.
Oh, that happens.
Can I heal myself?
Like with a medicine check?
With something? I'm at 1 hit point.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Make a medicine check, or if you want,
you save your heal spells. I'll give you one if the medicine doesn't do enough.
Uh, 14.
So you are unsuccessful at trying to patch yourself up. Little shaken still.
On the bright side, you didn't hurt yourself.
That is a good thing.
All right. Well, I'll use a 2-action heal on you and heal you for 10 damage for hit points.
That takes me to half hit points. I feel better.
That's good.
And
Thank you, Don. The Don.
You are
You
welcome.
have 22 hit points?
Yes?
Oh, okay.
Half of 22 is 11, right?
does this chair over there look serviceable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna have a seat and start reading the book because I just kind of heard a quick muffled like yelp and look up.
Yep.
Nothing's
And
going
she
on.
definitely gets away from the scarf in a hurry. So the Don.
Can I like read aura it or see if there's anything weird going on with it?
You're gonna cast detect magic.
What's the difference between the two?
So detect magic will tell you if there's any auras available to read. You got to know what item to read before.
She could
I would
still
say, yeah, you could still do read magic aura, but you don't want to touch it, so you're kind of keeping your distance from it.
Yeah, I'm okay being not right up against it, but I just wanted to see if it was magical or if maybe it was like possessed by something or someone. Like, would that all read differently? I'm new to this reading thing.
So as you cast the read aura, you spend a minute or so casting the spell. And once it is done, you know that it is not magical. But if there's some other effect going on, you probably wouldn't be able to detect it with any of the spells currently at your service.
Yeah, they don't have a detect haunt spell.
That's kind of stupid.
Yet I'm sure it'll come out in a book in the future.
Okay, my religion is crap, so I don't know anything about it.
Question. Book knowledge, is that knowledge or intelligence?
That would
Or
be
academia.
That would be a knowledge thing more than an intelligence thing. However, you could make a religion check.
I guess maybe I was thinking wisdom or intelligence.
Knowledge doesn't really go with either.
Okay.
Though
You
I
use
do
your
have more
intelligence.
academia.
You use your intelligence to search for it, but
I just booped you all.
yeah.
Oh, thanks.
If, like I said, you can make a religion roll if you'd like.
My yellow die is not doing the 20s today.
What's your total?
I'm looking. Don't rush a girl in her math. 14.
Yeah, don't rush the math teacher. She's got to decide whether she's using Common Core or old style.
You're gonna get her started again.
So actually, I used Common Core because it was 8 and 6. So I took 1 away from 8, put it with the 6. So it was 7 plus 7, which is 14.
Makes sense.
That's Common Core for you.
It is.
All right. So Blathan is sitting in this chair, relaxing and reading, while the rest of you are standing in here. What are you guys going to do? There is one more door in here that you can see, and I'll even zoom in on you guys.
I am going to give this scarf a wide berth, and I will open this other door.
All right. So you stride by.
Hold on.
Hmm?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
I know because you're the game master. My question is, the gentleman who was choking me,
Did he pay double?
can I do some sort of knowledge check to see if I recognize him
Sure.
from either stories or pictures in this house or...
You haven't seen any pictures yet, but you can make a society check to see if you recognize the guy.
11.
11 is not enough.
Did he have any distinctive features about him?
Yes. If you see
Okay.
a picture of him, you will know that it was the same guy.
Can I let my companions know that the scarf was actually being choked around me by this gentleman with the distinctive features that are whatever distinctive features, and if they happen to know who he is or see anything about him that I would really like to know?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Look for a man choking you. I got it.
Okay,
What were
he
his
was not
distinctive
Oric.
features?
All right. So you swing this door open and it comes in towards you. And that's really odd. What is casting
I like the
shadow
little
there?
shadow.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out is what's casting that shadow. That's a really odd place.
I need a drink. I'll be back.
Bring me one too, please.
Huh. Let's see. No, nothing is there that would cast a shadow. Oh well. We'll see what happens when everybody steps in. All right, so this room is it's a small drawing room that's kind of marred by that same unnatural dampness that you've been experiencing in this house, and there are thick sheets of mold clinging to the curtains that are closed over the window. The window would be right here. Well, maybe if my ping will go. But the window would be right in there. And you would already know that it is boarded up, but there are moldy curtains closed over it.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a drawing room. Like, is there an easel set up or something?
Yep. As you step in, I'll give you your. Oops. I honestly don't know what's causing that strange shadow there. There is something.
Okay, it's something on me, evidently. Or is it at that grid intersection there?
It's right at that grid intersection, and I don't know.
Oh, there it's
I'm
gone.
just trying to figure out what it is. I'm going to move it to see if. Yeah, no idea what it is. Is it invisible? No. Yeah, I don't know.
It's gone.
Yeah, I know, because I was able to grab hold of it and move it
Where'd you move it to?
down here.
In the water?
Yeah. All right. So there is an easel sitting there on that table. You got the small chair there.
Was someone painted on the easel? Is it my guy? What?
Well, I can go up and look and see what the painting is, if it is anything painted.
All right. Are you following him in?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially if he told me it was an easel.
So as you follow in, that'll wipe out his dark vision completely in here.
Yep, I'll kind of hang back with Black Tan. So I'm starting to get an uneasy feeling about this place.
Just starting?
He's slow.
Yep.
It does not have any discernible thing on there. It looks like all the colors have run from being exposed to the moisture in the air.
I have a question. With my experience of haunted things, which I'm assuming I have some knowledge of
You have
haunted
some
things.
knowledge, yes.
Okay, that's all
Not
I
a lot of
need.
experience until you came here.
Okay. The scarf. If I touched it again, would it possess me again or try to?
That would be a knowledge religion check.
Nat 2028.
Yes, you are certain that if you touch it again, it will have the same thing happen.
What if I picked it up with like a stick?
If it's you interacting with it, definitely.
What if someone else picked it up?
You don't know because you don't know if it's an effect that's tied to you or something else.
What was the feeling I got when the thing was trying to take me over? Like, could I feel who it was?
Abject terror of a woman?
So a woman was scared.
Yes.
I'm perplexed by this. I'm very intrigued. I don't like not knowing things. Can I sit down on this bench and think?
Yeah. So you sit in the moldy chair?
I mean, it's no worse than anything else in this house, so yeah. I am not highly allergic to mold.
All right. Well, while she's sitting down and addressing the questions that have struck her head, what are the and Bleftan is reading, and the first thing you notice about this book is it is a little out of date. It was published about 100 years ago. So it's missing the last 100 years of history.
Well, that's even better. It's an old book.
So, Don,
Yes.
Bartok seems to be guarding. Your two casters or your other two casters are sitting and relaxing. What are you going to do with them all just kind of hanging out?
Well, I will.
I would hold on. I'm sorry, Don. I would like to correct the game master. I am not sitting here relaxing. I am contemplating and thinking very, very hardly.
In a relaxing
I'm
position.
lounging.
I am not.
You said you're hardly thinking?
Bartok?
Or thinking how hard you're going to kick Bartok's ass?
Do you want to heal tonight?
I mean, if I die, you all probably dead.
Yeah, can all go to bed then.
All right, I will pick up this picture and see if I can take a closer look at it.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check as you pick it up. So look at it.
Okay, that's only a 13.
Nothing really stands out to you.
All right, well, I'll set it back then. See if I can find anything else in the room. Nope. This die does not like Benonite.
It's been known to happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, what's behind this door north of me?
All right. This door swings out from you, and as it does, I'll give you your dark vision back because there is some spots that you can see, and I'll move this up.
Back with the manticore.
Yep.
So anytime you say Manticore, I think of that show.
Which show?
What show is that, James? Harmon Quest.
Yep, Harmon Quest.
All right.
There we go. Now the shadows are coming in right.
Well, looks like nothing's really interesting in here then. At least that I'm able to see. So.
You going to leave the door open, shut it?
Yeah, leave it open.
Okay. All right. So there's only two doors that you guys can think of that you haven't opened yet. One is here off of the main parlor. There's one right here, which for some reason is not letting light pass through it. Let me move you up. See if that does it.
You mean the unopened door?
Yep. There, now it can be seen.
We could see it before.
And then
All
there's
right.
one.
Well, once the rest of the party is ready to explore more, I'll take a look at those. But
Question.
Hmm.
Does there seem to be an odd spacing between this room and the next room?
Like the next door?
oh, like if
I can mute your shared sound. So if you want to share, I found out how I can mute it from my ears.
But the sound
Okay,
is
yeah.
supposed to help set the mood.
Is there like a
There is a
weird
door over there, yes.
Okay. I was just thinking I was going to come back into this room and start pulling books off the shelf for like the magic.
There. Move your annotations. See? There's a door there.
Okay, I thought this door was a double door and closed here.
No.
I couldn't remember. Last week was a long time ago. A lot has happened since then.
All right, so you're going to come back in here and you're going to start looking at books. What about
No,
the
no,
dog?
no. I was going to if there wasn't a door there.
Okay.
Okay, like to find the secret book that's a switch and
Yes,
opens
that's
the-
exactly what I wanted to do. I say we go check out that door, but that's me as the caster who only has one heal left for the day.
All right, well, I can check it out. Want to come with?
Absolutely, Don.
All right. We shall defeat this door necromancer by opening all the doors.
So you guys are leaving
Right.
Bartok and
Those are our superpower signs.
all right.
Work.
So as you guys take a look in this room, move her over. It is.
Did there used to be
set
a
of
rug on the
stairs.
floor here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we moved it.
What was under it? Anything?
The moldy staircase looking thing.
There's not really a staircase there, though, right?
There is a staircase there that leads up.
Okay.
In the closet, but not under the rug.
No, not under the rug.
Oh.
Oh, that maybe you should pull on that monkey head bell.
Yeah, there is still that monkey head bell.
I don't know what that means. I told you I don't remember last week at all.
So right here on the wall is a mummified monkey head that has like a bell pull coming out of its mouth. You could always pull it and see what happens.
Can I make any sort of like knowledge check on that to be like, you really shouldn't pull it, Jasmina?
You could
Don't
make
be an idiot.
This would be a knowledge arcana check.
Oh, a common sense check.
$20.
You can't think of any reason as to why you wouldn't want to pull it.
Can I think of any reason why I would want to pull it?
Something cool might happen.
Yep, curiosity.
Yes. You could get a hallucination of a man with a monkey strangling you with his monkey.
Why have the guys not pulled it?
I don't know.
Blatan looked at it and just wrote it off as just a macabre curiosity.
I saw no reason to pull a bell and alert people to our presence. But
And, you know, like the Addams Family house.
Right.
I don't know what you mean by the Addams family. Like, I know the Addams family, but I don't know what you mean by the bell at the Addams family house. I'm sorry.
Their bell pull always made different weird sounds, like a shriek or, you know, like a crash sound or whatever.
Oh, so I mean, we haven't found anything in here. There's no people. This is a dilapidated house. Dilapidated.
A dollop of daisy house.
A dollop of daisy. And I mean,
You gonna pull it? It's like putting a big red button in front of a toddler and saying no.
not yet.
Okay.
Because you still got 2 more doors to check out.
yeah, I guess, how about this door right next to the bell pull? Can I open that one?
Yes. As
Oh,
you-
was that stairs going up or down? I'm sorry.
Those
I know,
stairs
they
were
go both
going
ways.
up.
Stairs go both ways, Cheryl.
What did I just say, Nick? They go both ways. But this one is, since we're on this floor, they would be
These
upward
stairs
Go down.
go down.
Giggity.
Ooh. Can I see if there's any noise coming from either of them?
Sure.
Do you need 2 knowledge or
A
checks
perception
or-
check.
Yeah, but 2 or just 1?
Just one.
I rolled a 1 for a total of 9, I think.
You don't hear anything other than like the normal creaking of the house.
Has the house been pretty creaky all the way around?
Yep.
Hmm. Can I look at that bell again?
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of it?
Let me see if I can find one.
I need to see if it's something that I really would be interested in.
Um,
Bartok, Blathtan, if you have anything you guys want to do.
I'm reading this book.
I suppose I can cast a read aura on the bell pull to see if it's magical.
Who are you typing to?
I am looking for a picture of it. That is beautiful. They actually have a picture of a real one that looks like that, but it's mounted on the wall.
Okay. So, hold on. I need you to back up. I'm inspecting it. No one else is really wanting to do anything. It's a bell?
It's got a bell pull cord coming out of its mouth. Thank you, Obsidian Portal.
So instead of its nose like that one is?
That's not coming out of his nose.
Are you sure?
Yep. It's coming out of his mouth. It's hanging on one of the teeth.
And it's mummified like that?
Yep, it is mummified like that.
What kind of monkey we thinking this is?
You can make a nature check.
$18?
You would guess that it's probably a common rhesus monkey. Real common type of monkey. Especially from the south.
I'm done looking at it. The picture.
Okay.
Don, I say we go open the other door. Maybe get our other 2 companions and have them help us.
All right. I will shut these 2 doors with the staircases and...
He shuts them quietly, not slamming them.
All right.
And then you were coming over to this door. Oops. And you said you wanted to get their attention?
I believe we should.
Yeah, do you guys want to come over here?
Hey guys, there's more house than just the library. You want to come?
I thought we were looking for a place to set up.
You guys said we want no.
But then I found this book.
But you wanted to explore the rest of the bottom floor before we did anything else. Because we still have 1 heal, and you can do it. It doesn't matter if the red rope wraps itself around its neck and threatens to choke you and almost kills you. Thankfully, the Dawn is around to take care of me.
So you're saying you need help? Gently put a bookmark in the book, close it very softly, put it very gently in my pack, and come over there.
Oh, you're not going to dog ear it?
Oh, hell no.
I am going to...
Splatan, not me.
There we go. Then Bartok. All right. And as he swings the door out, because it won't swing in, and takes a peek inside. This is a collapsed staircase that leads up to the second story.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll perception. 15 to see if there's anything interesting.
Looks like it fell under its own weight, if you had to guess. The wood and the rubble is all wet, like it's caught quite a bit of water. But beyond that, there's nothing else really interesting. You could try to climb from this to the second floor from here, but it looks like it would be very treacherous to attempt it.
Okay, and there's another upstairs case in the bottom of the two doors in that central hall. Okay. All right, I'll let the rest of the party check it out if they want. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. So he steps back out of the way. What are you guys going to do?
I'll
I will
peek
not
at
go
it.
first. I will go second with him.
Oh, Joy, collapsed rubble. I'm really glad I stopped reading to check out collapsed rubble.
Yes, you are. I'm so glad you said that. I knew you would be happy.
Did we find any other ways upstairs?
Yeah.
Excellent.
How do we know that this goes upstairs?
Because you can see the second story from the bottom.
What's it look like?
Hard to tell because you can't really see anything but the ceiling.
Of the second floor?
Yes, right where that
How
goes
tall
up.
is this manor?
You remember it has a total of 3 stories.
Including a basement?
You don't know if that's well, that's not including the basement. It's 3 above ground stories. But you know there's at least 1 subfloor now.
Hey, guys, I want you to come here. I want to walk over by the bell.
Okay.
Watch what I can do.
You pulling it?
I am.
Turn the shared sound back on because you need it for this. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. So she reaches over and she pulls the bell pull in the monkey's mouth and...
Nothing happens. And then it's done?
Yep.
How loud was it?
I mean, I'm not going to turn the volume up to where it would actually be, but...
loud enough to wake the dead?
Not loud enough to wake the dead, but certainly if somebody was asleep anywhere in the house, it would wake them up.
I'm going to open the up door and listen again.
All right.
I'm going to now read aura on the monkey head.
All right. Go ahead and make your Arcana check.
That's the downstairs.
Whoops. That is correct.
Yeah, ain't nobody want to go to the downstairs.
I got a 28 perception.
God damn. I got a 26 Arcana check.
So that is what is known as a hungry decapitant. When someone pulls the attached bell pull rope, it lets out the shriek as if it were casting an alarm spell.
Is it detachable?
Yes, you can pull it off.
Guess what's going in the pouch now?
It has a worth of 50 gold.
necessarily worried about what it's worth.
Let's say Bartok's a little bit offended about that.
He's offended about what? Taking it?
Oh, because he's got a monkey totem, whatever it's called.
What's it called, Bartok?
Well, my bestial spirit is that of the ape.
Apes are different than monkeys.
Do you want it, buddy?
Is he going to mount it on his armor so he can yank it every time he runs into battle?
Oh, I love it. Please do that.
I mean, we could turn it into something if you'd like. Like, I was just grabbing it because it was magical, not because I have any attachment to it. Big punchy man.
Oh, she's raising her hand. That means she wants something.
Did I hear anything upstairs?
No, you do not hear anything upstairs.
Okay. Can I check the downstairs?
Yeah. You going to close this door back?
16 down.
You closing this door back?
No, Bartok doesn't want anything to do with it because it goes against his it's an anathema for him.
It's disrespect to the monkey.
Well, then I will destroy it to learn how they created such an item that I might be able to duplicate it in a different way later.
I would be okay with that.
All right.
Lay its spirit to rest.
As
Make a note on
you
my
are
Google Notes.
listening
Don't use
down the
Bartok.
stairs, you can kind of hear sounds like maybe some wind and some waves coming from downstairs. Real faint.
Ah, so perhaps this rope opened a secret door to the ocean.
What you gonna do?
Waiting on you, Jasmina. What are we doing here?
I don't know. I'm not the leader.
You're the one opening doors and listening and hearing things.
That is correct. That's what you're doing.
Well, I'm stepping back because I'm the healer, and healers get killed when they go first.
Are you letting us know what you hear?
Yeah, you guys don't hear it?
Well, I was having a conversation with Bartok, not listening down the stairs.
Oh, well, listen down the
Yeah,
stairs.
with that roll, I'd probably hear it.
I just keep glancing nervously back at Bartok's disapproving stare. And
Is he more upset that you destroyed it?
oh no, he just doesn't like it, period, because it's disrespectful to the monkeys.
I think he's more upset that you destroyed it.
I didn't destroy it. I pulled it off the wall and put it in my bag.
I thought you said you were going to destroy it.
Yeah, he was okay with that. We had a whole conversation while you were listening to whatever whale sounds you were hearing.
Do you hear it?
I rolled a nat 1 on that check, so no.
Well, I feel like you maybe want to go down the stairs a little bit, and then you might be able to hear it better.
All right.
Just saying,
Maybe.
Blockton.
I mean, I trust that you hear it, but I don't know if it's because you've been haunted by something.
I hear it as well.
Okay. Bartok, do you hear it?
Do I hear it with a total of 10 from where I'm at?
No.
No.
Okay, so there's a 50% chance it's legit or a 50% chance that you both have been haunted by something. Because it sounds a bit weird that we would hear the ocean more clear from the underground than we would out the window.
Hmm.
Unless there is some sort of passageway to the ocean.
There could be. It
Ah.
could be the ocean is like washed out underneath this, and it's washing into the basement of the place.
Given
Like
that
a
the
sea
ocean's
cave.
about 100 feet down, I would be really concerned if it was 300 feet down. Okay.
3 feet is what he meant.
300.
3.
Yeah. Given the fact we're on top of a cliff, hearing the ocean that clearly through the basement makes me lean that you're haunted. But if you want to go down there and check it out, let's go down there and check it out. Don, lead the way.
All right.
All right. So you guys line up. And
Got a fire going. Read this book. But now we're going into the creepy haunted basement of the necromancer. I'm just muttering to myself as we're going down the stairs.
okay.
While you get that loaded up, I need more water. I'll be right back.
We'll see. Yes. All right. Get everybody into position here. And there we go. Correct time of day for the darkness. Why is there something showing through that wall?
I am back with hydration. Did I miss this all dying?
Nope.
Nope, not yet.
Just in time for it. Excellent.
There it is. Ah, that's what it is. I'm like, what is getting people to see through? All right. So as you guys start down the stairs, the sound of the ocean gets a little louder. You can all pretty clearly hear it. And as you head out into this next section,
And I will look at Jasmina and Don and say, I apologize for thinking you were haunted.
Apology accepted.
all right, and as you guys step
That
out,
wasn't my first reaction. It took me a moment to be able to say that.
It is all right. We know it's just your ears that are haunted by earwax.
I have
No.
to remember Jasmina is not Nala or Kayla or any of my other
Beat
mean-
stick of a characters.
Yeah.
so to the north there, you can see that there's a large oaken table. It's covered with moldy stains and rat droppings. Shelves lining the walls with an oversized fireplace. And
Would this be like a kitchen?
that's kind of what it looks like, yeah. You've got
Like for the slaves or servants to make?
probably, and you can see 4 doors leading out of this area.
No, I don't think any of the food stuff would be good still.
Probably not.
Unless it was canned. Don't look at me like that, Black Tan. You told me I was crazy for hearing ocean sounds.
I wouldn't trust the preservation of anything in this sort of moldy filled environment.
But
So
if
if we-
it can and the top isn't poppable, then it probably is still okay.
Well, I would leave that to your constitution to attempt.
I didn't say I was going to eat it. I was just saying it probably was okay.
Bartok, if she tries to hand you something and says, "Here, try this to see if it's good," don't.
What happens if it is good?
Yeah, it could be delicious.
Let one of them figure it out first.
Okay, here's a question.
Yeah.
What time of day was it?
Sun
Getting
was
on
just
evening.
about to set.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here with perception. I don't hear a damn thing.
Can I tell which direction the waves are coming from more with
Make a perception
20?
check. 20, yeah, it definitely sounds like it's coming from the south.
The waves are more coming from the south, guys.
All right. I'll go down to the south end and check that door then.
All right. You checking it for traps and stuff, or?
I'm opening it, I mean to say.
Okay.
Can we go for
Everybody
what this
following?
weird thing is on the floor?
Looks like dirt.
Just like where dirt settled, or
Yeah,
like
just where dirt settled.
It's kind of odd.
All right. And
don't
as
see any
he
discernible
swings the
pattern.
door open, and I'll kind of step him in so I can give him his vision back. About a 30-footish hallway, and at the end it takes a left turn, and the sound of the ocean is definitely much louder now.
Interesting.
There has to be some sort of sea cave down here.
Yeah, I guess you guys want to check this further?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Onward.
I mean, at this point, my curiosity's peaked again, more so than the book. So I'm back on task.
And as you guys make your way down, come to another door, and this one is kind of stuck. As you try and open it, it seems like it's swollen quite a bit and is stuck.
Okay, athletics. I'll try and push it open. Yeah, will a 16 do it?
No, it doesn't budge.
And I
Bartok?
see the Dawn struggling with it, so I'll go up and give it a nice to try to get it open.
Okay.
Total of 26.
Takes a little bit of doing, but you are able to bust it open. And as you guys step in, the source of the ocean sound is pretty clear. I'm going to turn off your vision as I bring in the light. There we go.
What do we see here?
So much like the rooms above, or the room directly above this, and you're certain that it's the room directly above it, just because of the shape of the outer wall. This room looks out on the ocean. However, it looks like all of the stained glass has been busted out, and that's why you can hear the sound so well from down here. The rest of the room looks like a laboratory of some sort.
Is that why she wanted her own suitcase?
Probably.
Is that what?
Why you wanted your own suitcase.
I don't know. I could
Um,
wear them at the gas stations.
It appears to have been some sort of arcane workshop, although now it clearly lies in ruins. Rows of soggy books, like absolutely soaking wet from all the ocean spray that comes up this high, sit in the sit on the workbench there to the north, as well as on the bookshelves. Looks like 3 iron bird cages, each containing a dead rat, skeletal rat, and the you can see the remains of the stained glass windows, like just in the edges of the window where some of the pieces weren't completely knocked out. But the rest of it is pretty much just an absolutely ruined room, and it is wet, and the wind makes it kind of chilly in here.
I'll be the judge of that as I start poring over everything, because this is some sort of necromancer's arcane laboratory. There's got to be something. There's got to be 24.
24.
Digging through the books, looking through everything, just for some sort of scrap that I can salvage here.
It in one of the cages right next to the books, you see a small symbol of a pig with a mouthful of lockpicks peering at a keyhole. And underneath the pig is a guild sign that says Pug's Contraptions, Magnamar.
Just a symbol?
Just the symbol.
Pug's Contraptions Magnamar.
Okay, so it's like their
none
logo.
None of the books, though, are salvageable. But looking at the trappings and everything, you're fairly certain that, yeah, this was definitely a necromancer's.
And the symbol was on the cage itself?
Mm-hmm.
So take the cage.
You shaking out the dead rat?
Oh, yeah. And I'm angrily throwing things, like, out the broken window. Like, ruined book, Chuck. Another ruined book. This is nifty. Pug's Contraptions. I'll make note of this. Keep the cage. Throw the rat.
Okay, I'll try examining the objects on the table using Read Aura.
Nothing has any magic remaining at all. Remove her.
But maybe whoever this Pug's Contraptions might know what this cage... Why would they put a maker's mark on such a simple cage?
Oh, is the cage magical?
Actually, it is.
Oh, I didn't even think to read the aura on it.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an Arcana
aura check. I'm untrained, so I got a 15. For
You're
now,
not sure.
I've got my intelligence.
It's got
bonus, so
some
16.
kind of abjurative magic, and that's all you're able to pick up.
Can't I do that as like a spell?
Yeah, it's read magic aura, but it requires an Arcana check.
25 to identify what the magic is.
I got a 20.
Well, both of you are able to discern, while it doesn't give you the name of the spell, it's definitely some sort of custom spell that was put on this to hold whatever's inside and keep it from getting out. And that includes, it's really complex in that it lets air travel in and out, so if something's inside the cage, it won't suffocate. But whatever else was in the cage, and that could be anything from a creature to germs to viruses, things like that. It seems like it's meant to keep everything inside except for the air to move back and forth.
Okay, so you could have a diseased rat.
It's a really complicated spell that you guys aren't sure what spell it is, but it's definitely custom.
Now I'm very much excited about this cage.
Okay, and you said there were 3 such cages?
Yep. And when you
Are
clean
the
them
other
out,
2
all 3 of them have
magical?
the same enchantment.
Ooh.
Okay.
Almost seems like it would be ideal for someone working with necromancy.
Right? But they're very small, so it's very small scale necromancy. 1 second. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta run plants.
okay.
Okay, yeah, I see nothing else of interest in here with that perception roll.
What are you guys going to do?
Ready to move on?
I mean, there's nothing else here, is there?
Not that we've found.
Yep. Seems like we've kind of run into a dead end a little bit here.
Is this
Yeah.
where the water sound was coming from?
Yep.
Why is... I'm sure you said this already. I'm sorry. The water is like right here?
No, it's still about 290 feet down, but the entire window has been broken,
Oh, okay.
which allows the sound to come in. Like if somebody has been here in the past, 10 or so years,
They may have jumped
they
out the window.
may have destroyed the window.
Oh. Okay. Let's go back.
All right.
Find a different way.
There is a door here.
Where?
To the south? Like next to the... Well, let's go in there.
Yeah, why not?
I mean,
I'm going to laugh when my daughter falls.
Okay, it doesn't help that I have something in my hand.
All right. Bartok bringing up the next. And this door seems to be wedged shut as well, swollen from the water.
Well, let me try shoving it open. Nope. Nope.
22 to pop it up.
22 doesn't budge. It moves a little, but not enough to open.
You want to give me a little bit of help with this, Don?
Okay, sure.
All right, make your 8 another check, Don.
Natural 20, so 25.
All right, that'll give him a +2.
All right. That'll make it a total of 11 then, because I went opposite end of the spectrum.
And it does not open.
What are we trying to open?
There's another door in.
that's
Another
dark.
budget door.
Ah.
I need to zoom in since you guys are in just a small chamber. Gonna try again?
Sure, I'll try aiding another. This time it is not good enough.
24 this time total.
It almost gave way, but doesn't quite. Only he had succeeded on his 8 another check.
And keep trying to make a racket here. My base is 25 before 8 another.
My aid another is only 18, so I don't think that succeeds.
So Don doesn't help any, but you do finally get the door to swing open. And as you step in, I'll be glad when the lighting is fixed. There is another door right there.
Another door, you say? Is this door seem to be jammed as well?
You gonna go check it?
Yep.
All right. This door opens much easier. And you see a small set of stairs leading down. And then a corner at the bottom of that little set of stairs.
So should we check the rest of this level first or head down?
Well, this is the area off of the lab, so down will be the next interesting bits.
Fair point.
But there could be interesting bits that we don't know about other labs. Let's go down. Who cares if something sneaks up from behind us?
I mean, I'm the one in the back anyway. You'll just hear me.
Right.
scream.
I mean, I don't care about it. You black tan.
It's fine. I don't care about myself. Thanks.
All right. So you guys make your way in. So you two continue down, and as you get to here, you see a spiral staircase leading down. There's lots of rubble around it. Like, it almost looks like at one point it was choked with rubble, but now it is unclogged, so to speak.
Okay, I'm going to take a look at it and try and see if it's unstable, but I only got a 10.
It's a stone spiral staircase, so probably not unstable.
No, with the rubble, I was thinking, like, is the ceiling going to fall on me?
No.
Okay.
But as a matter of fact, as you look up to make sure the ceiling's not going to fall, you realize that that's wood floor right above you, and you can see a very familiar mold stain.
Oh.
Looks
That
like you're
big
looking
one
at
in
the
the middle of the
underside
hall?
of it. Hmm?
Okay, so the stain that Last Hand says looked like a spiral staircase formed right above the spiral staircase.
Yep.
Aha! I was not haunted.
Okay.
I just apparently was seeing through the staircase through the mold. Which means that floor is really probably unstable.
All right. What are you guys going to do?
Head down?
Yep, I guess we will start taking the path down.
All right. As this loads. Get rid of the former party. Oh, what happened there? Did the walls not save their... Oh, okay, hold on. I can fix this. Apparently the walls did not save their state. And ooh, I made it lag. Selected too much at once. All right. That should work better. Is that... All right. This over. As you guys come down into this chamber, it is clearly a cavern. The stairs end in a limestone cavern. The walls are dripping with moisture, and there are swaths of black and dark blue mold growing in spiraling, tangled patterns on the floor and ceiling, as well as the walls.
It's a terrible place for an asthmatic. And it looks like there's only one passage that continues forward, or, oh, it branches.
All right. And as she steps into view, left hand is here. And you have what appears to be a pretty sizable cavern that goes off in at least 4 directions from where you're at.
Okay, I guess, do I hear any obvious noises? I only rolled a 10 on perceptions.
Nope.
Is there any tracks to follow?
That would be a survival check.
22.
You know what? I'm going to survive better than you.
Do it.
Oh, wow, I did. 23.
Oh.
All right, so it definitely looks like there are some tracks, although how old they are, it's almost impossible to tell. But they head off down this direction.
What kind of tracks do they look like?
Hard to tell because they're more shuffling than anything.
Just
2-footed, 4-footed.
Definitely 2-footed.
just basically a line that's walked through the mold there.
Are there no tracks going in the other direction?
There are tracks going in the other directions. However, there aren't nearly as many. It looks like the main flow of traffic went through this middle passage here.
Interesting.
You guys want to follow it?
Sure,
Yeah.
I guess I can like creep up to the corner and take a peek around it.
Yeah, because you're definitely a lot quieter than I am.
Okay.
I've got +6 stealth. Is that one I roll or that you roll secretly?
You can roll your stealth.
Okay, I got a total of 9 because my dice hate me tonight.
You're making some pretty decent racket as you come around. You said you were checking around the corner here?
Yep.
And as you get over this way, you see that passageway goes down quite a ways. And it looks like the one that went off to the other side just kind of doubles back on itself. Here, I'll give his vision back.
Okay.
So
All right, I'll try sneaking down the one that has the tracks then.
all right. I'm going to come up this way and go down through here. The rest of you
Just enough
following
to
him?
see-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow at a pace. Basically, if he goes around the corner, I'll kind of scooch up till I get line of sight on him again.
Okay.
Oh, 24 to sneak behind him.
Nice.
All right. So as you move forward, you get to what appears to be a little intersection here. And it opens up into what appears to be a larger chamber there to the right. But you can't see much where you're at going to the left. And it is definitely quiet down here.
Okay. I'll try checking out this larger chamber then.
Okay.
Keeping Bartok within sight.
Yeah, and if Bartok goes out of the line of sight of my light spell, then I'll trail to keep him within view of myself.
Okay, I guess I'll check the passage at top right to see if it loops back around.
Okay, as you move up in here, go ahead and make a perception check.
That is an 18.
All right, so you notice it looks like there's some mining picks there to the south. The floor is slightly discolored. Even in your dark vision, you can tell that there's something on the floor that is just growing in large patches. Seems to be some kind of mold, maybe.
All right, let's see. Nature check, perhaps. Nah, that's only 14.
You don't think it's harmful.
Okay. Well, I'll wait till the rest of the party gets up here then.
All right. So as you move up, and she's coming up.
Yep, I'll come back to Black Tan and ask him if he can take a look at the mold.
That is a 25 on my nature check.
That is yellow mold, and it's probably a good thing he didn't walk through it.
Yeah, that stuff's highly dangerous, yellow mold.
What does it do?
Oh wow. They didn't put the description of it right there. So, pardon me. I always love when they give me a page number. So it bursts, if you step through it, it'll burst open in a cloud of poisonous spores. They get inside you, and then they start to eat you from the inside out.
That's not good that way.
No. Anything about those picks draw my attention, though?
They're covered in the mold.
Well, then I'm not touching them.
A good idea.
All right. You guys going to continue down
in
this
this
passage?
left direction?
All right. And he was taking point. And moving on through. And you come to what appears to be another intersection up ahead.
All right. I will move up to the intersection, attempt to see what's around it.
All right. And in each direction, you move the rest of the party up since they're trying to keep you in sight. I'm going to expand the view out so that way it covers everything that you can currently see.
Okay, so off to the left is more of this yellow mold, and to the right is a larger chamber.
Have some basil in it.
Actually, that's not. That doesn't look the same.
It's just I had to top off of it to plant it. The rest of it's just gonna sit here and dry out and go into food or something later. That's why I had to top off of it. That's what's left after your sun scavenge.
Who's talking?
Becca was giving me the rundown. She just planted all the basil and mint and
Okay,
oregano
I was-
that we had.
I was confused. I heard a voice, and I'm like, "Who's talking?" So you can't. It doesn't look like a mold over there, but it is a darker stain. And then to the right, you see water at the very bottom of the chamber, and it looks like it drops down as you follow the wall on the right-hand side. Every 10 to 20 feet or so, it drops down another 5 feet, kind of drops off until it eventually drops all the way to the bottom of the chamber, where you see water that's kind of raising and lowering in rhythm.
Ah, okay, so there is a sea cave.
See, I told you so.
Indeed you did.
Yes, you're right.
Thank you. I appreciate when you guys acknowledge that I am correct. Right, Bartok?
Because it doesn't happen often.
I feel like Nick's not even playing with us tonight. He's just like in his own little world.
Yeah, he's just made the same face the entirety of the time.
I know.
All right, well, I'll step into this larger chamber then and see what I can see.
The one to the right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, why did that do? All right, so you move on up this way. And all the way down there at the bottom, you can see a door right here. And it looks like there's a little crack in the wall here. Looks just barely big enough for a halfling to fit through.
Okay, no one here is a halfling. Well, I'll take a look around. 17 perception.
17 perception. Nothing that really stands out. I mean, it looks like there's some piles of dust over there by the door, but you don't think they're mold. You think that they're actual dust of some sort.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
There's a door.
That there is.
Yep.
And we know that this necromancer loves doors.
It's true.
So,
Some of the most interesting things we've found here have been behind doors.
that is also true. All right. I'll try heading down to this door then.
All right. Give me half a second here. All right, so you start heading down.
Are you guys following? Or?
Yeah.
Yep. Still at the pace until he gets to the door, then I'll catch up.
Okay.
Okay, and it looks like there's some stains on this floor as well. Anything unusual
Those are the
about them?
piles of dust. You gonna kind of check out the dust?
I am.
Yeah, I don't see anything unusual about it because I rolled poorly.
Uh, 23.
23. Um, make a religion check to go with that.
24.
So you are looking at what appears to be the remains of undead that crumbled into dust.
Well, something's killed some undead down here eventually. So that gives us hope that we can get out of this because somebody else got out of this before.
Yeah. Okay.
Or the magic holding it together fell apart. There's a couple of reasons. But there was undead activity here at one point.
Interesting. Let's see, is the door here locked?
It is not locked. And are you going to go ahead and open it?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
All right. So it swings out. And as it opens, all of you can hear what sounds like low rhythmic chanting. It's not done in common, though. What languages do you guys speak?
Let's see here. I've got.
Is it Dwarven?
It is not Dwarven.
All right, then I'm out.
Is it Varisian?
It is not Varisian.
Draconic, Elven, Shoanti, and Thessalonian.
None of those.
Is it common?
Nope.
Elven?
Nope.
Sylvan?
Nope.
Orcish?
Nope.
It's probably Infernal again or something like that.
Infernal?
It is not Infernal.
It's probably the language of the undead.
Yeah.
The language of the
Necro.
undead?
You have never heard it, so you don't know.
I will quietly close the door and cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Natural 1.
You slam that door shut. And all the chanting goes quiet.
I'm gonna back up.
Everybody go ahead and make initiative checks with your oh, hello. Let me turn off this because that's what's causing the issue. All right.
Sorry, make what kind of checks now?
Perception for initiative.
Okay, that one is better. 25. Or 24.
24 for the Don.
13 for Jasmina.
Jasmina has a 13. With 10?
Let's go with a whopping 8.
A whopping 8. Bartok.
Oof. Total of 21.
No. Be a roll for these guys. And he had slammed the door. And first up, you guys hear something shouting in whatever language that was on the other side. Go there. And then it is the Don's turn.
All right, I'll cast Shillelagh on my staff and step over a step to give Bartok room at the door.
Okay. How long does the Shillelagh last?
Let me look it up.
1 minute.
Okay. I'll set a die out to remind myself then.
So 10 rounds. So you step out of the way. And we are going to go to, let me shut off everybody's vision, whose turn it is not. From there, we go to Bartok.
So we're waiting for whatever comes through.
Good possibility.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to delay until the door opens.
Okay. Just as a note, let's see, 15, 20, 25. You are, if the water is 15 feet below you still.
Okay.
All right. So from you, it goes to them. And 25. And there, and then. All right. Mm, 25 is one. One of these guys throws the door open. And then 5, 10. This critter comes out, and it is pretty gnarly looking. It's a humanoid, has claws, nasty sharp teeth, and very, very pale appearance to it. And as it comes out, it tries to claw Bartok with its last action and is going to miss. Another one of them. 10.
Are they all moving on the same initiative?
Yep.
What does it look like?
All right.
Can't see it. It's so small.
20, 25, 30, 35, 45. It comes running up. It's standing right at the edge, and it tries to claw Bartok and does a 25 hit.
Yes, but not a crit.
Make a fortitude save.
Hooray, my best save. Total of 25.
Total of 25. All right. You seem to be fine, and you take 2 points of slashing damage. And then you can take your action.
All right. So it's go time. We're going to spend our first action going into a rage.
Okay.
Second action, we are going to punch the one that's directly in front of me.
Okay.
Total of 21 to hit.
That is going to be a hit.
All right, where's my D10? Oh, that's only going to be 5 points of damage, minimum damage. And then we will swing a second punch at him. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. That is going to be 9 points of damage. And since I made 2 hits, I'm going to take my free grapple.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 22 to grab it.
You have a hold of it.
And that's me.
And since you're grabbed, it is grabbed, or since it's grabbed, you're effectively grabbed as well.
Could you zoom in just a little bit?
Sure can. Sorry.
Yeah, I figured you'd adjust it here in a moment.
There we go. Is that better? Okay. And you can better see what they look like. a little bit. All right. From
Okay,
Bartek.
so like freaky vampire guys wearing Speedos?
I mean, if you want to go with vampire guys, you can. But it
Once
would
it's my
require
turn, I'll try a
a
knowledge check
religion
of some
check, yeah.
kind.
Jasmina.
It's my turn?
Yep.
I don't know what to do because I don't have any spells.
You got a weapon?
I have a whip. Whip it.
You want to draw your whip and attack it? Or attack one of them?
I do have harm and fear.
Yeah, you could also attempt some sort of check to identify what they are.
Let's do that first.
All right, make a religion check. Oh, pardon me. Here we go.
22.
You know what these are. These are ghouls.
What do I know about ghouls?
So what you know about ghouls is that they don't have any real weaknesses. Their bite,
Except?
they don't have any real weaknesses. They can, if you cast a harm spell on them, however, it will heal them because they are undead.
If I cast a heal spell,
It will harm them.
I only
Their
have one heal
bite
left.
Can transfer ghoul fever to you, which will turn you into a ghoul. And
Like a funny foo-foo.
both their bite and their claws can paralyze you. Well, not you, because you're an elf. But most people, a ghoul's attacks will paralyze. They are man-eaters. They like to eat the flesh of humanoids.
Is that a song?
Yes.
Oh,
there she goes.
here she comes. Watch out, boy.
So that's
she'll
one
chew
action.
you up.
How do my friends look health-wise?
I mean, I don't think anybody's real terribly off.
I'm uninjured.
Okay,
As
I'll
am
take
I.
out my whip
Just a scratch.
and I will whip number 4.
Okay.
With a 18.
18 is a hit.
For 4 points of damage.
It hisses in pain as you deliver Callistria sting to it.
That's the best I can do.
And your last action?
I had to draw my whip. That's 3.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep yawning, but I am exhausted.
All right, Blithtan.
Well, let's electric arc.
Okay.
Save DC is 18.
One got a 27 and one got a 28. So number 4 doesn't take anything as he completely dodges it. Number 3, though, is going to eat it.
Yay. And this is still... He's taken 8 before the save, so...
All right. He definitely seems to have felt that.
And then I will cast the shield cantrip as my last action.
All right. Then it goes back to the top. And What's the speed? Okay. 15, 20,
Ooh.
25. Another creature comes out. And as it gets to there, it then leaps.
Shit.
5, 10, 15, because that's, well, 5, 10. That's as far as it can get. And it will attempt to bite Blithtan. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
An 18
Shield assist
misses
too.
because of the shield.
All right. And it looks irritated by that.
As a mystical force interposes between me and it.
All right. Then it is the Don's turn.
All right. I will attempt to strike the one that's been punched a bunch by Black Tan.
Okay.
The one I currently have grabbed.
I guess,
Makes it easier to hit.
A lot easier to hit.
yep. Okay, well, I'll swing at that guy then.
He is effectively flat-footed.
All right, so my quarterstaff, and I'll do this two-handed, I suppose.
Okay, so one action to plant your second hand on it. Yes, that is
All
actually
right.
a thing. There was a big argument about it on both Reddit and Facebook.
Okay, that's a total of 16 to hit, plus whatever the flat-footed gives me.
That is enough to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, and since I cast Shillelagh, it's 3 dice.
Okay.
Ew.
Since ghouls are undead.
3d8 plus your strength. That's nice.
16 damage.
All right. And he crumbles to dust.
Oh, dust.
Dust in your hands.
I was going to use him to beat another motherfucker.
Well, good thing there's another motherfucker to grab to do that
And
with.
your last action, Don.
Hmm.
One action to grab both hands on, second action to swing, and your third action is going to be what?
To begin rapping.
To begin rapping?
Sneaking my way through a creepy haunted house. Only thing alive is a sickly mouse. But I've brought a skill of a unique kind. How to explode ghosts with my rhymes. Yeah, I'll do some more verses later rounds.
I appreciate that.
And I guess it's a fascinating performance. They take -1 on their perception, if it matters.
Nice.
Suddenly, from up out of the ground, erupts another one of these guys.
Damn.
Like a new one
Yep,
or the same one
a
again?
new one. Because they can burrow and you're on dirt. And as it erupts, it is going to try and bite Bartok. 18 on the die, plus 9, 28. Sorry, 27 to hit.
That will be a critical because of my rage debuff.
All right. So you were going to take...
About those heal spells.
Got lucky on that. Oh, wait, I rolled the wrong... Nope, that was the right die for a bite. 6 points of piercing damage, and I need 2 fortitude saves.
All right. First one is going to be an 11. The second one is going to be a 21.
All right, so you felt your muscles locking up. However, you're not sure what happens with the other one.
It looks a little bit infected.
Yeah, the wound definitely looks pretty nasty. All right. And then number 4 leaps to there and spins around and goes after the S&M elf. And does a 15 hit you? Oh, Jasmina.
Well, I wasn't sure what you were talking about because
Wow, that really lagged.
That lagged so bad because I could hear her echoing through yours.
what was it?
15.
15.
No, that's a miss.
15 to hit the
And
smell.
then he tries to bite again. That's going to be a 21.
That barely hits.
All right. And you take 5 points of damage from the bite, and I need you to make 1 fortitude save.
Seven.
All right. That looks like a nasty wound.
I have a question.
Hmm.
I'm not dazzled still, right?
You are not dazzled, no.
Dazzled last time.
Ah. All right. And that is them. Then we go to Bartok.
All right. This guy bit me, so we're going to fist him once to start with. 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
For only 5 points of damage.
5 points to number 1.
Second one's actually going to be a 22.
That'll hit as well.
All right. And that's going to be 7 points. I will take my free grab. Does an 18 make it on the free grab?
An 18 does indeed grab him.
All right. And we are going to take and throw this guy into the water.
All right. Make that athletics check.
19 total.
He goes flying into the water.
Heat.
And he drops a total of 15 feet. Ignore the first and then. So he takes very little falling damage just because you threw him into water. Jasmina.
I'm going to use my last heal
Okay.
as a 3-action heal that heals everybody, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And hurts the undead.
Yes.
What do I do?
D10 for the heal, D8 for the damage. Because you have that D10 feat, I recall.
Definitely passed. What is the save DC?
87?
Nope.
$18.
All right.
I was close.
It had an 8 in
One
it,
of the
so
digits was correct.
yeah.
Okay. How much do you heal your friends?
3.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I needed to get back to full.
And how much damage do you cause to the ghouls?
6.
All right.
Plus weakness, plus the fact that he's going to be nice and just kill them with it.
All right. Then it goes to Blethtan.
None of my spells are really going to be helpful here. Except Electric Arc. So we're going to cast Electric Arc,
Okay.
targeting the Ghast in number 4.
Don't know if it's a ghast.
I'm just guessing. Based off of the fact
He
that
failed. He
it
passed.
did a ghastly leap and tried to bite me.
All right. What's the damage?
Damage would be 7.
All right. The number 4 seemed to dodge most of it, but the unmarked one definitely took the full brunt of it. And your last action?
Shield cantrip.
All
Because
right.
it saved my ass last round.
And as he has now been here a full round, everybody but the Don needs to make a fortitude save.
Because he's stinky.
He is very stinky.
Bartok got a natural 20 for a total of 29.
You said everyone but the Dawn, right?
Yes.
Yes. Blithtan got a 22.
19 for Jasmina.
22, 19. All right. So everybody passed. Let me see if there's a chart for it. There it is. Okay. Okay. Everybody within 10 feet takes a -2 penalty on saves versus disease or to recover. Oh, no. You are temporarily immune for 1 minute, so that part doesn't affect you. It's only if you fail. All right, so that did not cost him anything, and he is going to try and go to town on the elf in front of him.
The one that cast holy magic?
Yep.
Ow.
So first he tries a claw. The claw hits with a 27. Is that a crit, Jasmina?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Is a
Tracy.
27 a crit?
27? Just barely a crit.
All right, so you're going to take... That is 6. So 12 points of piercing damage and make a fortitude save.
Well, I have 0 hit points.
Ah. So you are dying 1.
I do have a heal potion that's supposed to be Bartok's. If anyone wants to get it out of my pack and shove it down my throat, just throwing it out there.
Oh, so you're metagaming. Got it.
For his second action,
Do I still need to make a fortitude save or no?
yeah, go ahead and make the fortitude save.
14.
14. All right, so you are going to be paralyzed for the moment. And yes, this one does paralyze elves. He turns his attention to the other elf and tries to claw him with a 19
That'll hit.
for 7 points of damage and a fortitude save. 7 points of slashing.
That is a nat 20 on the fortitude save.
All right. And he will turn and try and bite Bartok. And that is not going to hit Bartok. All right. To the Don.
Okay. Let's see here. 2 action heal is someone within 30 feet.
Correct.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to do 3 action heal.
Okay.
so I can burst everybody.
And you just do d8s.
Yep. So my D8 is a 3.
So
I'll
everybody
take it.
gains 3 back.
Hooray, you're no longer dying, Jasmina.
3! Yay!
But you're paralyzed.
Why am I
And
paralyzed?
Because you failed the fortitude save from the ghoul.
Oh. I didn't think you said they could get me.
This one can.
Gas can, ghouls can't.
This is so stupid. They're like the same thing.
No, they're not.
Are you cheating, James?
There it is.
That's been the case since first edition D&D.
All right.
Okay, and the save DC for them is a 17.
You mean James cheating? Is this first edition cheating? Or
Yeah, that's
No,
it.
Okay.
that's red box.
That is from the time of Gygax.
And number 4. Number 4 back there seems to completely avoid it. However, number 1 crumbles to dust.
Okay, and I guess I'll continue my rap and I'll just point at him and go like,
Is it an action to sustain it?
Does
Does it say
just
sustain?
say it's walking as a free action, no mechanical effect.
Okay. All right. Then it goes.
If you haunt in the underground, you'll feel the beat of a drum beat down, because the staff is a drum and a staff disguised that'll beat your undead ass up into the sky.
All right. Number 4 did not like that, and he leaps to there. And then he tries biting you with a natural 20. Go ahead and make your first fortitude save.
All right. I'm going to use my hero point for the night because that is a bad roll. But that roll is better. It is 21.
Okay, and a second fortitude save.
Natural 20.
All right. You do, however, take 14 points of damage, piercing.
Ouch.
And then he comes at you with another bite. This one's not quite as good. This is going to be a 17 to hit.
Dang, you got me.
All right. That is 3 points of piercing and 2 more fort saves.
Okay. 3 more piercing, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Or 2?
3.
Okay. All right. First fortitude save. That's not good. It's only a 14.
14, okay.
And the
And
second fortitude save is worse. It's an 8.
You are paralyzed.
Damn it.
All right. And this is probably not the best time to be paralyzed, as another one pops up out of the ground right there. No. No, I'm talking to Ben. And he spends his first action coming out of the ground. His second action is a bite. That is going to be a 20, which will be a hit for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And his last action is only going to be an 11 to hit, and even paralyzed, that's going to miss you.
Okay. I'm still at positive hit points, but I am paralyzed.
Indeed. Bartok.
Well, this one jumped directly in front of me.
Indeed it did.
Haven't got a chance to turn and see the guy next to me yet, so we are going to give number 4 the punchy. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
16 is going to be a hit.
All right. That's going to be 9 points of damage.
9 points to number 4.
All right. Second swing on him.
And he crumbles to dust.
Oh, he crumbles to dust.
Yep.
All right. Well, hit the one next to me then. And that will be a total of 18 to hit.
That'll be a hit.
All right. And that is cocked in that box. That is going to be a total of 11 damage.
11 damage.
And we'll give him one more good one. And this will just be a straight up die roll. 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
Ooh. And
All
that's
right.
me.
As Jasmina's turn comes up, at the very end of her turn, she gets a fortitude save to try and break the paralysis.
Well,
So she is still paralyzed. Then it is Blathan's turn.
Let's see. Well, I've got 2 of them within electric arcane range. So let's drop that electric arc. Eight points of damage.
All right. So the one right next to you seems to have dodged most of it. The other one, however, ate the full brunt of it. However, he was untouched as he had just popped out of the ground. And your last action?
I'm going to stride to here.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then it goes to this guy. He did not like getting punched. And he is going to go full tilt on Bartok.
Bring it.
His first attack is a total of 19 plus 11 is it plus? Yeah, plus 11. So is a 30 to hit.
Yep, that's going to be a crit.
For, max damage. That's going to be 22.
Oh, that's not too bad. Just barely over half my hit points.
Go ahead and make a fortitude save for me.
That's more than my full hit points.
Fortitude's going to be a total of 17.
All right. And then make a second fortitude save.
Second fortitude is going to be a 19 total.
All right. Then he had a, let's see, it's 9 plus 6, so 15.
15 is going to miss.
Right. And his last bite is also going to miss. He did get one good chunk in there. Then it is the Don's turn, and at the end of the Don's turn, he gets a fortitude save.
All right, come on, dice. Nope.
No? Then number 2. He is just going to keep going because he needs hit points, so he needs bodies. Let's see. A 19 will hit a paralyzed.
Yes.
So that is going to be 5 points of piercing from his bite.
Okay, I'm unconscious.
And then he keeps wailing on you, taking you to dying 2 and then dying 3. He looks like he is desperate to eat you. He can't get any health from you until you're actually dead, though. All right. So he is down and unconscious. Bartok.
Time to give this guy the business end of my fists again. First swing is going to be a 23 to hit
23 is a hit.
for a total of 7 points of damage.
Okay, and
Seconds.
he crumbles into dust as your fist connects with him.
All right, I'm going to scan. I see another guy over there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are going to move forward over Don's body.
5, 10. Standing over top of the Don.
And we are going to give this guy the good old haymaker. Let's see if we connect with this one. 19 to hit
That'll hit.
for a total of 10 points of damage.
And he roars in pain. He does not look happy that you intercepted his meal. And it goes to Jasmina.
And I'm still paralyzed, right?
And at
Fort
the end of
save.
your turn, you get a fort save.
20.
You feel your muscles loosen up and you are no longer paralyzed.
Yay.
With 10, boy, does the Don look to be in rough shape.
Yeah. Do I remember him having any heal potions stashed on his person?
I don't know if he does or not.
Yes, I think you did buy one for me. Lesser healing potion.
All right.
So I will
spin an action.
one action,
rifling
grab
through.
that.
Second
action, pour it down his throat. And that was a lesser healing potion. So 2d8 plus 3.
5.
5.
All right.
You get back 15 points of heals.
Nice.
All right. And your last action?
My last action. Let's see. I'll go ahead and draw my minor elixir of life out that I've been holding on to for a while, just in case I need it.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's remove some of these guys from the picture here. Make my...
Obviously, there's still a lot more because he hasn't showed us the initiative tracker yet.
Right.
Oh, no. Sorry. I forgot to put it up. Here. It's much thinned out compared to what it was. All right. So at the end of the Don's turn, he gets a fortitude save.
That I do. Let me find that die. Total of 15.
15 is enough. You feel your muscles loosen up again, and then it is the ghoul's turn, who doesn't like this guy who took his meal from him. Natty 20 on the first bite for 10 points of damage and 2 fort saves.
Only 10 points of damage? Psh, I'm still good. Okay, first fort save is going to be a 24. Second fort save is going to be a 25.
All right, and you are fine from that. His second bite attempt is going to be a miss, and his third bite attempt is also going to be a miss. That takes us to Bartok.
As I crack my fingers here, we're going to start giving this guy the hard end of a fist. That's going to be a 26 to hit for the first one.
That is going to be a crit.
Ooh. 22 points of damage.
All right, and he crumbles to dust. And as we are rolling into, you're able to step off, and you guys are, except for Bleftan, the rest of you are pretty battered.
I still got 8 hit points left. I'm good.
All right. So nobody is paralyzed, so we don't have any special things to remember for next time. And we'll play again in 2 weeks.
Oh.
You're not keying up your mic, babe.
Because it's not Zoom's not your focus.
You're not focused on Zoom.
I was in Zoom and only Zoom. Don't tell me what I was and wasn't doing. You're
That's
not
fine,
in focus, James. Can we go hide somewhere and sleep?
Yeah, we could go see where these ghouls came out of. See if
Or
that's
go back
good
upstairs.
Heal us a little bit. I hate ending a session when we are not healed Because then it's like, well,
It was-
let's start going. And then everyone's like, oh, wait, I didn't get healed.
Oh, by the way, Cheryl, I only have 5 hit points. Let's go.
Charms up.
Okay.
Well, do you guys want to
And
take
so then we'll play next week, and everyone will
weeks.
die.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
I figured you'd just throw a monitor in the trunk put it on Harley.
I could do that. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. And there will be a new episode in approximately 2 weeks, depending on how long it takes me to edit the videos and everything and get them all set up. Other than that, have a great night.
Bye.
See people tomorrow.